Get ready to rock it YouTube style.
All right. I love it.
I will show you the dark side of YouTube.
No, actually, I'm the dark side of YouTube. I'm not in the camera?
Yeah,
fix that.
Wait, hold it.
I got it, man.
Wait, there's no lens on there.
You watch out. Let me tell you right now, if you open up the floor for questions, you watch out for this guy. Watch out for him. Just in case, think of any hot cat cartoons you know. Because you might get asked about that.
I love Chitara, man. Oh,
There you go.
wow.
All right.
Kylo Ren has not shown his face in the trailers because it's actually Sean Long.
Sean Long.
And I'm David Shalom. I've been hiding for a long time and showing the dark side.
I would love that if you just pull that off. What up, big kids?
Oh,
Surprise!
So cool.
Yes.
So this is the YouTube panel, or I guess YouTube. This is all about like our experience with YouTube, tips with YouTube, just general, conversations about it. Should we do a how we all got started?
Yeah.
Quick background thing.
yeah,
Just
let's do it.
set it up.
Yeah, the quick version's Chris.
The Cliff Notes version
Cliff
I used
Notes,
at college.
yeah.
Hope you guys, good luck on your finals next week. Remember, you got Star Wars to reward you after finals.
That's right.
And if you do bad at your finals, you gotta go see the road chip. That's the rule. So get good grades. All right, you guys go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, well, hi, I'm Rich Alvarez, this is Chris Muller, and together we do the Stupid Mario Brothers show on the Rich Alvarez channel.
Woo! Yeah!
The Cliff Notes quick version.
Oh yeah, I'll do a really quick version. We met in high school. We started doing these goofy videos that were parodies of Monty Python's King Arthur. Then one year, Rich and I dressed up as Mario and Luigi for Halloween. Hey, same costumes mostly. And then we were like, hey, what if we did a video and put it on YouTube? And then it got some views. And then we were like, these are really stupid, but we're gonna make a few more.
That's right.
And one thing led to another, and now it's 2015, and we're still doing it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's it.
That's it for both of us.
Nice. And now we got Sean X Long.
2-for-1 special. Yeah, so I've been doing YouTube since 2007, but I've been doing reviews since 2008, January 1st. Was Transformers Classic Select Starscream. I miss Starscream so much. I miss him talking like this. Cobra! Same voice actor. But, people really took to notice my toy reviews, and it was like a new thing with reviews back in the day. Like before YouTube was like America's Funniest Home Videos type videos and puppies and what was like all the big stuff, like Star Wars Kid and everything.
Oh yeah, Cat Videos, Evolution of Dance.
But people realized, oh my God, other people can like these people right here can record videos and just say their dorky opinion. So
You mean we're on the internet right now?
holy crap!
Yes.
Please don't be brutal to me. It's been a hard year.
Maybe you can sit over there because this is my good side right here. Right now it's not so good.
My good side is where the sun don't shine right now. So I've been doing that, and I've been adding my dorky sense of humor, and been doing parodies and covering conventions, been cosplaying for almost a decade now, and I haven't been a frequent cosplayer. I've been doing a lot more this year. I guess being single helps. I've cosplayed with exes too, but people just really like that I like to dress up and like to play with toys, and I get to tell a whole long story, but I'm really blessed, and even though it can be a really tough job, and we'll talk about that too, it's definitely a really great job, and especially when people really come up to you like you guys and saying oh, I started doing videos with you, and I've been watching it for years, so thank you guys so much, it really means a lot.
Cool.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Andre, and I'm a black nerd. I do. Yeah, thank you. I do black nerd comedy on YouTube. Started it in 2007. Just did it as sort of a fluke. I moved to LA to just pursue acting and comedy, and then YouTube was this thing that same thing. It's I saw it. It was cat videos and Evolution of Dance and Chocolate Rain, and I was just So I was just all right, I'll make a couple funny videos, just be silly on there. And then when I started noticing that there were channels that were doing it on a regular basis, I was oh, this is interesting. I'll make some videos for fun, just on the side, while I'm pursuing all these other things. And then just took a life of its own. It just after years of just working on it and continuing it and growing it. And what I do is I do rants, reviews, opinions, commentary, event coverage, and interviews. And it's all based on geek and nerd culture, particularly retro nostalgia culture, so like 80s, 90s cartoons, movies, TV shows, both the originals and the reboots, which there are many of. And just having, and my big thing is just having a lot of fun. I think that geek and nerd culture particularly is becoming a bigger market. It's becoming more of a mainstream. You're seeing more and more people being very openly into these things. And so I think for some people, they're getting a little defensive because it's like, well, here's the thing I grew up with and I've also gotten ridiculed for. And now it's becoming a thing where it's actually kind of popular and entertaining for everyone. So I'm just that type of person that's like, look, I'm just going to have fun with this. Even if I hate it, even if it's the worst remake of something, I still will have Jim. I went to see Jim in the Holograms movie. Guys, it was like some people go to war, some people fight for political power. Did it come out?
It came out already?
It's out and went, man. It's
on Blu-ray already.
It's gonna be on Blu-ray in like a month.
It's okay.
It's on $5 Blu-ray. That's how much.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah. So it's a wonderful experience. I just like I said, I just like to have a lot of fun with it, as you should, because these are things that make us happy. So we should have fun with it. So there you go.
You saw Jim for your country.
I know.
I saw Jim for my country. Yes.
Yes, PJD.
Next.
Jam disorder.
I'll be 80 in my wheelchair, like I remember in 2015, watching Jim in the hologram.
Was it live action or?
We are not going to have a whole discussion about Jim in the holograms right now. This is a YouTube panel. I will talk to you at 4:45 after the panel about Jim in the holograms. All you want.
I'll talk
But
about
right now we're going to talk about YouTube because we will get into it. I know you, man.
Yeah,
I know.
The last question about Jim and the Holiday.
Yes.
No, we'll have a whole after party about that.
Yes, it'll be truly outrageous.
It was. Oh, Sean. I love Sean Long so much, guys.
I love Black Nerd so much. I have it in my pen right here.
So do we just want to like see what? First off, who has a YouTube channel? Show of hands. Woo! All right. Woo! Cool. All right. Who's had a YouTube channel for at least a year? Wow.
2 years?
2 years. 3.
2009.
Man, y'all are hardcore.
2006, but
2007.
Cool. So it seems like most of you, at least, and how many people don't even know what YouTube is? They're just like, what is that? What is? Okay, 2 people. Okay.
Get out.
All right. So
Where have you been?
yeah. So what do you guys think? Should we just kind of open it up in general, to see what people have questions about? Because I just don't want to like talk a bunch of YouTube stuff and they're like, oh, we know all that. We know that.
Yeah.
So,
You want to talk about Star Wars? We can talk about Star Wars.
That's the next panel.
I don't know if you can tell, but I kind of like Star Wars.
Yeah.
I can probably talk about Star Wars like for 24 hours straight.
Yeah, forget this. This is the Dork Awakens panel right now.
I like that. So does anyone have a question? Just like right off the bat?
right
Yeah.
now.
Okay, where in the world, this is kind of like a really stupid question, but how did you get the Doritos?
Wait.
How'd you get that, the Mountain Dew?
Oh.
Wait, so you're asking us where to get food? Right now?
So we are at a panel about YouTube tips. And the first question you ask is, where did you get the Mountain Dew? From a grocery store, man. Every store has a Mountain Dew. You have 4 people who work on YouTube for years. You can ask them the apex of questions you will never get anywhere else in your life. And your question is, where did you get the Mountain Dew?
This is why I drink coffee instead.
Sac Gamers Expo, brought to you by Mountain Dew.
Well, yeah.
Do the do and go to YouTube. Do the YouTube. That's
All right, okay. I mean, it's a good question. If you're thirsty, I understand, but I'm just.
It's the
I was like,
life.
how do you do annotations? How do you get an audience? Where do you get Mountain Dew? From the store. From the store. From a vending machine.
So YouTube, every
That's
time
the easiest question to answer in this panel.
No, every time you get 100,000 subscribers, Mountain Dew will send you a Mountain Dew. So just get 100,000 subscribers and you have a Mountain Dew, okay? You'll be fine.
right.
Just get 100,000.
I'm sorry,
And then if you
man.
want another one, you have to get 1 million.
Yeah.
So that you get a plaque and a Mountain Dew. That's how it works
Yeah.
on YouTube.
If you get 1 million subscribers, you get Mountain Dew and a bag of Doritos.
There you go. So you have goals. Those are your goals. There we go.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to yell at you. I feel bad. But that was the first question we got. You were like a YouTube comment just now. Next person be like, under 301, under 301.
I guess that just goes to show how the rest of this is gonna go.
Oh, all right, we're ready. We're ready for
This is great. This is a stand-up act right now.
All right, Mega Man.
Okay, Mega Man. Me.
Yeah.
Are there any YouTube collabs that you guys want to do in the future? Like with each other or with other YouTubers?
We're doing it right now.
I mean,
You're on this. You're gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah, we
should.
So this Mountain Dew conversation's all on there. People are gonna be like, really? That kid is Mountain Dew. Buy this kid a Mountain Dew. He wants Mountain Dew for Christmas. We know what he wants for Christmas.
So yeah, Dream Collab. Is that what you
Yes.
went?
Yeah,
what's
here,
a Dream Collab?
yeah, you guys started, yeah.
Oh, dream collab like with anybody?
Yeah.
Well, you guys,
Aw.
but then, you know, gee, there's a lot of YouTubers I'd like to collaborate with. You did Screen Junkies?
Yeah,
You're on
I was
the
a Screen Junkies. I've been part of
Screen
Screen
Junkies
Junkies
Plus.
yeah, which is fun.
It's worth the extra $5.
It's really good. Yeah, I do a show on there called Mega Movie Get Together. We pick a movie, you guys get the movie with us, and we watch it together and comment through social media and stuff. It's a very fun show. We're doing one on the 16th, watching Jingle All the Way on Schwarzenegger. So yeah, if you get Screen Junkies Plus,
Put the cookie down! No! Best
Yeah.
Arnold night ever.
Perfect.
I just watched that the other night with the Gold Ranger over there. He's awesome.
Thank you, dude.
Big up to Big Train 07. Follow him on Instagram. Anyway.
what's your dream collab?
Well, I already did with Audrey, and we're gonna probably do another one. So yeah, I dream big and I dream black. What? Whoa, that came out wrong.
No comment on that one.
You can't go wrong with Sean Long's dreams. No, but early in the day, when if anyone remember like Lisa Nova, like I loved her, and I still do. And she was actually in a collab I did in Shea Carl. It was like really cool. I was really friends with the early YouTubers, and this is like before VidCon and everything. So I got to collab with them in that. But I would actually like to, not my VidCon stuff, because that doesn't really count. It's like, oh, hey, I met you at VidCon, I met you on video. It's like everyone does that. But yeah, like to be in a Smosh video, because I've been watching them for like literally almost 10 years now. And yeah, like, I don't know, like the bigger YouTubers, I don't know, like I'm like, you know, Screen Team, like I love them, and we've done a video with them at Star Wars Celebration, but not like an actual like their parodies, and they work so hard on their stuff. Anyone that knows Chad and Angie, they're an amazing couple, so sweet and so hardworking. They put a lot of heart and soul in their videos. So I love it. Like, you know, we can go to Bakersfield and film something with them. But yeah, mostly it's just like I like to work with my friends. I don't really think of it as like Smosh is like I love those guys, and I wouldn't beat mine, and they're pretty local too. But besides that, like yeah, like the people on this table, like I'd rather just work with you guys. Unless it's like, you know, the Avengers, that'd be amazing. that'd be cool. Like I love to work with Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans. Wow, sorry guys. It's like, yeah, so it's like, oh, these guys are cool, but yeah, I gotta go party with Iron Man and Captain America. Sorry, goodbye, peace out.
I love that jump. It's like I like to work with like Screen Team and these guys or Iron Man. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like as far as just collaborations go, because I think that when people hear the word collaboration, a lot of time they just assume that means smaller YouTube channel works with larger YouTube channel in a chance to get subscribers from them. And I don't think that is the only true collaboration. In fact, I think that's the lesser of collaborations that happen. What usually happens most of the time is that you find a peer that you usually meet with, someone who's gonna whether they're on the same level subscriber or view-wise or content-wise, or you got similar interests, you do similar things, you have a sort of collaboration to where when you guys work together, it makes perfect sense, because if you like my channel and I work with Sean and I do similar things, if you like me for certain things, you find out Sean likes those same things as well, you're more inclined to sign up with him. If I do some YouTube channel with a 2 million plus subscriber who's like some British vlogger with hair in his face and the only people that watch him are 12-year-old girls who think he's cute, they're not gonna care that this old black man walks in and goes, hey, Carol, who's into the One Direction? You know, like, it's not the same thing. I mean, sure, it's got the number, but the chance of the audience coming over is not as great. Yeah, so you want to, so that's a collaboration that you can look at as well, is what's the similar interest and stuff like that. But as far as like dream for me, I would love to be in an epic rap battle. That would be so much fun. I don't know who I would look
Let's
like,
make it happen.
but I would love to do that.
Dude, you look like Baxter Stockman, right?
Yeah, maybe if they do the Turtles versus the Ninja Turtles versus the Artist Renaissance, and they do
that'd be
Baxter.
amazing.
I can be in that.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be good. Practice it.
This guy has amazing singing skills. Have you seen his singing challenge with Katie Wilson and this guy? I miss your old raps and everything.
Oh yeah, we did
This guy is
Thank
amazing.
you, man. Thank you so much.
So like that's his talent that's not utilized to the full YouTube potential. I want to see more of that.
Yeah, let's hear more of that.
Yeah, you want to beatbox?
All right, what's a very popular song? Like what's this?
Tricky.
It's tricky.
tricky.
All right, name something random.
Star Wars.
Okay. All right.
This will be amazing.
Oh, gosh.
I'm gonna take this segment and put it in like it'll go viral.
It's tricky to use the force when you on course. It's tricky. Tricky. It's tricky with Finn and Ray and BB-8. It's tricky. Tricky.
That was amazing.
I think it's very vital to be the dark side with Kylo. It's Kylo Ren, the Force Awakens. It's tricky.
Oh, that's all I wanted for Christmas right there.
Awesome. All right, who else has a question?
Yes.
Way in the back there.
When you make collabs, like how do you get like contact them? Is there like some place you go or something?
like a YouTube base, like a.
It's the Mountain View.
There's this one lady named Doris that just sits in the office all day.
YouTube, please. What would you like to see? Who would you like to talk to?
Oh yeah, if you watch the Smosh movie, there's actually a guy named
Mr. YouTube.
Mr. YouTube.
Mr. YouTube, yeah.
He looks like Michael Ian Black. So yeah, just look for that guy, and that's how you.
Yeah, I would say with that, it's like a lot of it's just natural. I mean, that's the other thing about the collaborations too, is that a lot of times people that end up collabing together, they meet each other on a completely different term. You know, you got to think of it like, I know it's very, you get excited because you got your channel, you want to work with people, and I've told people before, this was one of the biggest mistakes I ever made when I first started, because you meet somebody, you like the channel, you got a channel, and you just immediately want to run up to them and go, hey, I want to work with you, blah, blah, blah. But you got to kind of look at it from the other side. If someone's just meeting you for the first time, and the first thing you're throwing in their face is, I want to do something with you, it just kind of comes off, I want to party with you. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no personal connection yet. It's just it feels like a use. Like, it feels like you just want to use them.
Yeah.
Whether you mean that intentionally or not, that's the vibe it can get off. So that's why it's very important sometimes that you just kind of constantly meet people. Some of the people that I've collabed with, I've known for a very long time before I ever collab with them, because you forge a relationship, and then it makes it more natural when that person is like, hey, let's do something together.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
I totally agree. It's like I said, like when we're talking about who we wanted to, it's like, I met Smosh a few times, but I really want to work with them because, like, they like my stuff, and like I want it to be natural. I don't want to be like, oh, it's because I just like their stuff and it makes me laugh, and it's the same kind of humor. But yeah, like with Andre or any of these guys, it's just like, yeah, we're friends and we have the same kind of thought process of ideas and want to make people laugh or entertain people the same way. So it's like, hey, well, we're local here, and then Andre's in LA, but yeah, like. If me and Andre were in LA, like we'd probably be at each other's house.
Oh yeah, we'd probably be doing this all constantly.
Yeah, man.
You definitely want to build. Is this on?
It is.
Yeah.
Hello.
You definitely want to build rapport with people. I've done very few collaborations, and it's only been after I've built a very good friendship.
Yeah.
It's just, like Andre said, it just kind of comes off as like, I really want your YouTube audience, like, and so you want to be a little, become friends first.
Yeah, and also have yourself established. The one thing I can say that's always a bad precedent, if you come to somebody talking about you want to collab and you don't have a channel, or I've had people literally like, I want to collab with you, I don't even have a Google account. And it's like, so you want to make sure you establish yourself and establish what your channel is, find your voice and find what you are presenting, because it's only going to make it easier for someone to check your channel and go, oh, I see what you do, here's how we can work together. And another thing I think is helpful is if you have a skill set that that someone you want to collab with does not have, that's really helpful. If you do animation, if you do drawing, if you do music, if you got a good voice, but just something that person cannot do themselves, that's a great way of you to be able to work with somebody, even if you're a small channel, because they need that skill set. And that's the trade-off, is that you get some kind of exposure for that.
I think you should only work with people if you know their real name, not just their YouTube name.
Well, some people keep that secret though.
Yeah, well, I mean, some people.
I know what you're saying.
But yeah, it's like, oh, work with Black Nerd. Yeah, what's my last name? Nerd.
Yes, that's correct. And it should stay that way. I like that. Let's go in the back here. Luigi hat.
Yes.
All right, so this is I have one YouTube question, one small.
Can we just make one super large question? Like supersize it?
Next question.
Are there any games you guys want to live stream? And Andre, how did you get that cameo and show the guild?
Okay.
Yeah.
The guild was it was just like I knew some of the people. The same thing as I literally met. I'm trying to remember how it worked. I met Felicia Day either like right before or right when it started. I'm just like, and she literally was just like, hey, I'm Felicia Day, I got this show called, I was like, cool, check it out. And I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool, great job, hope it keeps going. And then it was like, boom, So, but then, yeah, I knew some of the people, and then, but that was the thing, I knew about them since the show started, and it wasn't season 3, 4, they just had a part. They was like, oh, Andre will be good at this. That's how it worked out. Like, that's the sort of thing I'm talking about. It's like you can just keep meeting people and knowing people, and then just when that right moment comes along, it makes it work. And as far as live stream, Mario Maker. I want to play some Mario Maker live. I want to play people's levels. And either like go like, yeah, I beat your level, or I hate your face.
Yeah, for live streaming, like I do a bunch of different games like that. Like the single player stuff like Batman Arkham Knight or Fallout 4. It's fun to see what people do within those universes, but it's kind of like fun to do kind of like multiplayer stuff like Star Wars Battlefront. I actually was talking about this with someone at the table, doing like live, getting a group of fans together to play the game. I think that's really cool. You can have your own Rogue Squadron. I'll be Red 3. That's my favorite color and favorite number, so yeah, that'd be amazing. So yeah, I think with live streaming, it could go either way. It's like, I think with Mario Maker, it's really interesting what you can do and the worlds you can create. And I think it's like with any of the live streaming, like PewDiePie or any of those big ones, it's just being entertaining and fun and really engaging with your audience. And that's why I want to do stuff where I get actual fans in there with me and not just me talking by myself and like, hey, here's another bad pun for you, because I've done that so much. Like, it's like, that was a smash. I hope you could hit. It's like, it's just all those random puns I do. I swear I came from the Joel Schumacher bad pun thing, or Adam West thing. Anyway, but you guys.
Well, I've been thinking about doing some live streaming with Fallout 4 just because, as you know, that's all I've been playing lately.
Not Mario?
No, well, I mean, yeah, I love Mario Maker, but Fallout 4. So I have whenever I have free time when I'm not editing a video or working on something else, I'm playing Fallout 4. So I was like, man, I'm wasting a lot of hours just playing it. I should be streaming it so people can watch me play. So I should probably get on that and start streaming.
Yeah.
My favorite ones are the games that end friendships. So Mario Kart and Mario Party. We get really, really intense, especially when we play Mario Kart. Because I used to be better at Mario Kart on the older games, and then Rich, I don't know how, but somehow he's just better at the newest ones. So those games get really intense, especially when you get blue shells right toward the end of the level. You guys know that's like the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Somehow we're still friends.
I just resurrected a Sword and Shell, which is a gaming channel with me and Katie Wilson. We did it a couple years ago, but we brought it back recently. And I had that same vibe with her with Madden, because I used to play like old like Super Nintendo, and so I'm still in that mindset of how the buttons press. But now everything's so changed, and she's played the new ones, so she's like killing me in it. I can't even kick a field goal in it. Like I kicked a field goal and did this. Because I used to wait for like a thing to move and then you just press a button and that would do it. But now you gotta like hold L1 and then have the rotate, and then like I just was like, nah, and then like
NFL Blitz, man, that's what it is.
NFL Blitz, yes.
NBA Jam, boom, shakalaka.
Yeah. He's on fire.
Yes. Oh man,
Sorry,
I miss those games.
You took me back with Blitz there.
Oh
yeah, Blitz was good, man.
Dude, yeah.
NBA, hang time.
Green shirt, man.
Yeah, green shirt, dude.
So when you started YouTube, did you all was the only thing you cared about was subscribers? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna be famous. I wanna get all the subscribers.
Just like that. That's exactly. I gotta get it.
The precious is we want the subscribers.
Yes.
You can't have this.
And subscribe. Angel hate flow through you. Oh God.
You guys have it because I have a whole thought about that.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
guys.
Here, I'll let you guys go first. I'll go down.
Actually, no. It started off when I started the YouTube channel in 2006, and then Chris joined me shortly for Mario. It was all about just putting up school projects, really. I was like, oh, you know, I did all these videos for school. I should just put them online in case friends want to watch them. And then it was only after friends from high school watched my YouTube videos that Chris was like, you know, you put those Mario costumes to use and, you know, do a Mario video.
Yes.
So, you know, really it had nothing to do with wanting views or subscribers or anything. It was more like just having fun with my friends. And then because I had fun with my friends and made a funny video, we got views and subscribers. I don't think that just having the mindset of wanting views and subscribers would really get you views and subscribers. It really has to stem from a really good idea that blossoms in friendship.
Friendship.
Yeah, I'll expand a little bit on what Rich said. I call this the Freddie W. School of YouTube because he's the one that said this really brilliantly a while back. Spend your time, instead of spending all your time trying to get people to watch your videos, spend your time making videos that people will naturally want to watch.
Yeah.
So it works when you're doing something that you have fun doing. So, I mean, of course, like naturally when we first started, there's like that, ooh, yeah, like let's get a bunch of subscribers, that'd be really cool. That's good, but what you should want even more than that is to have fun.
Yes.
If you're not having fun, even if you get subscribers, it's not going to feel very good.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you do something that you really enjoy with your buddies, if you have a buddy that you can do it with, and then, you know, if you're having fun, then that's the most important part.
Yeah, I agree. Like when I first started, it was just a hobby, really. I mean, I used to be a musician, and I had that very mindset of, which helped me with YouTube. To like, you know, you're very all about promoting yourself, and you just like, and just like being a musician and my YouTube career, it's all coming from a place of passion, and this is something I always love entertaining. I love to make people laugh. I love to give my opinion on things, but yeah, I don't care if I'm like on movies or TV or whatever. It's like I'm fine just looking off YouTube for the rest of my life. But that's the thing. As long as I can do what I love and just pay my bills and make sure I feed my cats and maybe hopefully take a girl on a date here and there, that's awesome. And I buy some cool toys. That's obviously why I do this. I buy all the cool toys now. But yeah, even with all that stuff, and going into that, I don't care about all the toys I have. I'd rather just like, you know, as long as I'm doing something that makes me happy and stuff, that's always been a plus. I don't care about, you know, 200,000 subscribers, 2 million, or 200. Just as long as I'm able to do something I love and pay my bills, and I don't, like, I'm literally eating ramen and water like I did back in my 20s. Anyone been there? It's like at the top ramen packets. Oh man, we've all been there, right?
The dollar menu at restaurants was like my friend, my best friend.
I remember eating it.
2 fries. A dollar fry pack was like 2 fries.
Like eating at IHOP. It's like I have to give someone a tip. I need that for like food. I can't do it, man. I have to eat somewhere I can't pay tip. I'm sorry. So I'm very blessed with that. So yeah, like I said, I went in that mindset. I just want to do something I love, and it just stemmed from there. People can tell that when you watch a YouTuber that they really love doing this, and they don't care about the trolls, and they don't care about the money. They just want to entertain and really speak their mind, and that's why we're here. We're doing it. You know, Andrew?
Yeah. Okay. This might be a little controversial right here.
Mic drop here.
About some mic drops about to happen. So I'm gonna take y'all back a little bit. When YouTube first started, there was no money. There was nothing. It was literally a site that you could post videos on if you chose to, and people did that. And I think that at that time there wasn't a lot of thought about views and subscribers. It was just, hey, we have this outlet now where anyone can make an account and post. And so that was great. Then a couple years into that, we got the YouTube Partner Program. So I don't know if people remember this. With the way the YouTube Partner Program used to be was you actually either had to be accepted by YouTube, they had to choose you, or you had to apply and they would have to accept your invitation to even be able to make any kind of revenue or get thumbnails or back in the day, create your own personal background for your YouTube channel. So you had to be invited to do that. So what I think it did was it made people have this belief of like, all right, if I work hard, I can get to the access to this, and it's sort of like a reward for my work. So I feel like more people kind of took a little bit of pride in that.
Yes.
But then eventually, it got to the point where we all got the same look because people were like trying to join networks and then getting really bad deals because they wanted to just get all the bells and whistles, or people were just using fraudulent ways to try to get seen. Then it became a thing like, well, everyone gets the same background and everyone can monetize, and that's where I think a lot of it changed because now there's not that. People aren't going, there's a lot more people nowadays, not everyone, but a lot of people going in nowadays just going, I'm going in to get subscribers, I'm going in to get views, and the thing I always say is like, you gotta go in with what is your content?
Yes.
What is the reason that you are creating this? And because it's a lot harder now, and there's a lot of information out there, there's a lot of channels out there. So in order for your channel to grow, there's gotta be something special about it. And it doesn't mean you can't talk about other things, same things that someone else is talking about. Like I was saying earlier, some other people, when it comes to movie reviews, I do movie reviews, and I watch afterwards, after doing mine, I'll watch like 4 or 5 different people's channels that do reviews as well, because each of them have their own unique voice. I can watch them talk about the exact same thing, and it's a different experience every time. That's the most important part, because that's what's going to get people not caring too much about what you talk about, but also caring about you as a person, and that's what's going to happen. To just constantly be like, I need subscribers, I need views, I'm going to try everything it's possible to do that, it's going to come off that way, and it's going to be very tougher. So I just say, find out who you are, find your voice, and just keep at it, and be patient, be very, very patient, and the audience will eventually grow itself. And then you'll be surprised, and then eventually just like, and the other thing you got to remember too is it's exponential. So sometimes it'll go a little slow, and then just all of a sudden, that's how it'll go.
Amen, brother.
Sorry.
Amen.
Yeah.
I found out that my voice is Mario's voice.
Yes.
Would that work?
That's a really good voice, man. That's a good voice.
All right,
Gets all the ladies.
do you want to go all the way in the back
Yes.
there?
What's up, dudes?
What's up?
You guys have like a favorite YouTube channel that you always have to watch?
This guy's.
I think we can all watch your favorite YouTube channel.
That we like to watch?
Yes.
Oh.
Go down the line.
Yeah, what do you guys?
I'm gonna say Philip DeFranco. He's one of the first YouTubers I started watching. I like him.
I really like Screen Junkies,
Yes.
and I liked Equals 3 back when Ray William Johnson was the host.
Yeah.
And I obviously like Sean Long and Black Nerd, and I guess
They
that's
said just one, Richie.
I'm sorry,
I know. Can't pick just one.
We can say multiple. I think it's fair.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
like when I go on YouTube, I'm there for like half an hour.
Give
I
us
know,
your subscription
seriously.
feed. Who do you want?
Yeah, the YouTube app on my PlayStation 4 is the best, because literally when I'm done watching my TV shows, I'll just watch Andre and I'll watch Rich and all you guys, and then I watch Jeremy Johns, who Andre's been working with. That's another cool person I would love to just talk movies with, and then Chris Stuckman, and I watch Chris Smosh I mentioned, and then Screen Junkies and Screen Team, a lot of screens. I watch multiple
That's it.
screens.
If you start a YouTube channel, put the word screen in your name, and Shyamalan will watch you automatically.
Exactly, yeah. It's the S, man. This is the best.
Hey, if you don't mind me interrupting, my favorite.
Yes, we do mind.
My,
Why you- No, we love you, man.
Now, what's your question?
my
What was you
favorite 3 YouTube channels are Alpha Omega Sin,
Yeah.
TNN Raw, and I think that's about it.
Okay, that's 2. There we go. That's 2 channels.
I like it.
Okay, cool.
Jeremy Johns as well, Chris Stuckman, Double Toasted, Screen Junkies, Screen Team.
Well, how should it ended? They're awesome.
How It Should Have Ended is great. Obviously, Katie Wilson, gotta give her a shout out.
Katie.
Love working with her, and she has a great channel as well. CoinOp TV is another one that I love and does great stuff. And then there's a friend of mine, Stu Dippin, who does some really cool stuff. I really like his channel.
Geek House and Jenny Lorenzo.
Yeah,
I gotta give a big shout out to Jenny, and also
Jenny.
she does a lot of stuff with BuzzFeed. She's amazing. Her grandma is Willa. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So really
And game theory. I love game
Yes.
theory.
Yeah.
That's
great.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got what's going on up front?
Yeah. Let's get you Mario.
Okay.
Go for it.
So, what video sparked your channel? What's your most popular video?
Oh, what's the one that?
What video that just made everyone just want to watch your channel?
Oh, that's like our channel now. Like what inspired us.
Yeah,
Like,
no, like what's the one that like you feel like got your channel going?
oh yeah, that's a hard question for me. Like here, you guys want to go first?
You want me to take this one?
Sure.
Yeah, so ours is kind of unique in that early on, Rich and I never actually had a single viral video that blew our channel up, which is kind of unusual because when you think of most channels like Smosh, they did the Pokemon lip sync song. That was that was them.
Right.
You know, and then but for us, we were doing episodic videos once a week, and each week we got a few more views, and then a few more views, and then a few more views. So we never, in fact, we didn't have our first viral video, like one that blew up, like really blew up until we did a Harlem Shake video when that happened.
Actually, wasn't our Gangnam Style parody?
You know, that's true. Our Gangnam Style video did pretty good. I guess when I say viral, I mean like got 1 million views in a week. Yeah. So that was how it started for us. So initially ours, there never was, I guess you could say that the first episode of our Mario show, Stupid Mario Bros. Episode 1. And then very slowly built off of that. So
Yeah, if you were to look at Stupid Mario Brothers now, like go back to those early episodes, you'd be like, whoa, those are viral videos. But those views accumulated slowly. At least the first season, it was like a year, and then it was really the second season of Stupid Mario in 2008 where it was like consistently huge views every week as they were coming out, because the first season had got people interested in the show. So yeah, it is kind of hard to say. Like there wasn't really like Chris said, it wasn't really a specific video. It's more like the entire first season of Stupid Mario is what got our channel on the horizon.
Just make sure it's not Verizon, so it's like, you know, you don't get bad reception. So that's gotcha.
Not Verizon.
Yeah, no problem. But
You really took a tour to get to that one.
I know, I was like, I was immediately regretting that joke. I was like,
I was like, I'm gonna see where this goes. Go ahead, Sean. Finish it up.
But for me, can you hear me now? No, don't hear me right now. It's okay. My thing was same kind of thing. I had an old channel. It was actually Xshawn X Long X. That was my original channel.
That's what X is.
I know. And by the way, people want to know the X's. That's a straight edge thing. You put like back in the MySpace days and AOL Instant Messenger. Remember that thing, folks? So that's the way I would separate my name, is put X's, because 3 X's is a straight edge thing. So that channel, and this is another lesson to you guys, don't put anything copyrighted in the early days, because I lost my old channel, but I learned with my current channel, which I've had since 2009, in which I shortened it just to 1X, because I feel like 3Xs is too much, it's a little too extreme.
Well, it depends on the situation.
Yeah, and by the way, I didn't realize at the time that people would interpret like X long. Like, yeah, I didn't mean it like that way. I just meant to separate it, but whatever. Yeah, like this conversation's extra long right now. But anyway, since then I've noticed, and even before then, it was like some reviews I did, got some good amount of views. But since my current channel, like I know, like I did a Mighty Mugs review that got like over 6 million views. I have a Hot Toys Spider-Man that has over 11 million views. I'm very proud of my views more than my subscribers. Like, subscribers are cool, but I have over like 250 million views. So yeah, it's like, but and even that Ninja Turtles, when the Ninja Turtle toys came out, the 2012 one, like that mutagen, the ooze that has over 6 million. I'm very like, it's just crazy. Like sometimes, and this goes into a small little thing I want to mention. You can work super hard on a video, like hours upon days, and it gets like maybe like 1,000 views. Then you can literally film something in a minute, and it gets like 1 million views. That's how YouTube works for you guys. So it's just so random and stuff. So that's how it works for me, I guess.
No, that is so true.
Yes.
I have worked like all weeks on like a video. I'm like, this is gonna be it. This is the one. Boom. And the next one is like, hey, I'm on my phone. I'm going to talk about Captain America and Bucky hitting Iron Man in the face. It's like, you just don't know.
I know, right?
The very first video that helped me out as far as like getting my channel out there was I did a music video parody called Buy Me a Wee. It was a parody of Buy You a Drink. I'm going to buy you a drink. Wee. So I did, I'm going to buy me a Wee, because that's when you couldn't find a Wii anywhere. And then my most popular video is just called Black Nerd Joins the Power Rangers, and it's where I got to meet the costumed Power Rangers Samurai, and they tried to teach me how to be a Power Ranger, and I'm just like basically falling over the place. But what I found out is the reason why that one got really big is because it's mostly about physical comedy, and so it's watched a lot internationally because it's not reliant on dialogue. So if you're from a different country, you don't speak English, but you get the humor of this dude falling on his face trying to be a Power Ranger. A lot of people from different countries watch that. So I found there's some people I know who do like these really cool dancing videos or really cool stunts or things like that, action type videos. And again, because it's more about the physical, about the view, what you're seeing versus what they're saying, it gets really picked up internationally, and that can help a lot with getting extra views. So
yeah,
something to keep in mind.
Yes. Or you guys have the same question? Or not? Oh, okay.
Mom and kid fighting for the next question.
I was wondering, because you guys have such an interesting platform, have you thought of working with children or nonprofits, or like expanding how you can use your celebrity really to like do more things that could create awareness for whatever cause you chose?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. Real quick, since this is just recent too, the Project for Awesome, which is another thing that the Blog Brother started, like I always do that. I've done it every year since it started, and just was supporting To Ride Love on Their Arms because it's very important charity to me. It helps people with depression and anxiety, addiction, self injury and all that stuff. So I always do that kind of stuff, not just for Project for Awesome, but I always try to promote like any type of charity. And I donate a lot of toys every year to Toys for Tots and stuff because it's like I rather my toys that are gathering dust, like give it to a kid. And like these are toys that I don't even open, man. It's like I don't want to be one of those people. It's like, well, I'm not opening this and enjoying this. A kid can enjoy it. So
like that Star Wars.
Oh, you see that SNL skit? Oh my god, it was amazing. Oh my god. By the way, I wanted to do something like that. I need some kids. Any kids want me? That sounds so bad right now. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. I promise I won't keep pitching the van with camping. I promise.
A weird turn. Yeah, I would say the same thing though. I do donations and stuff like that. And sometimes, I mean, just being honest, it's like sometimes just creating the content. I mean, for me, just being real, it's very tough because I go on Twitter, I go on Facebook, I look at the news, and there are just some terrible things. Yeah. And there's a lot of things that I can take personally as like, I have, this hurts me from a personal level. And it's hard because sometimes I don't feel like I have the place to really express my feelings about some of these things. But then on the other side, I look at it as sometimes you need an escape, and sometimes just being silly and talking about silly franchises or having silly sketches or whatever. Sometimes for some, I've learned for a lot of people is that's just helpful enough to say, hey, I get to take a break from the craziness in life and just enjoy myself for these few minutes with these videos or with things like that. And that means a lot to me. Yeah. To hear people, like I'll have people say like, I've been having health issues, or I've just been not feeling, been feeling down, or I like a franchise and, I'm being made fun of it at school, but now I get to go see these people enjoy that same thing and like, be out there with it, and that makes me feel more confident about the things I like. Like that kind of stuff means a lot to me. So that's I just like being able to help that way.
Yeah, well, I've met some fans over the years that said that growing up with our show, that we were able to help them get through some really tough times in their life. A lot of our fans were like 12, 13, kind of going through middle school, and then kids are horrible to each other in middle school.
That's the worst. That is the worst time.
Now our fans are now like 18, 19, 20. Now they're like, man, I remember coming home from school and watching stupid Mario Brothers, and just all the pain from all the bullies at school just went away, So it was really cool to see fans talk about that kind of thing, and one in particular, we don't have to name her by name, but one in particular was going through some pretty dark times, and we helped her not go through those dark times anymore. And a lot of YouTubers, do a lot of kind of like universal YouTuber things for charities and stuff like the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah.
That was to raise
That's a big
awareness
one.
for ALS. I think some people didn't realize what it was for.
It was cold and wet. That's what I really
But
thought.
it was supposed to raise awareness for ALS, and hopefully most people understood that.
Yeah.
And I still donated, by the way. That was actually a big thing with ALS is that you either donate or you do the ice bucket thing. And I like the Patrick Stewart one where he actually just writes a check and then instead of doing that. So,
And then and on a Back to the Future day, I did a Back to the Future video, but then at the end I talked about the Michael J. Fox Foundation.
That was amazing.
And
This
stuff like
guy,
that. Yeah, like we try to do as much as you can because they want to just always be about yourself. You know, like you want to figure out the ways.
Yeah.
All right, who has not asked a question yet? I don't think you have asked a question yet. No. Oh, you okay?
I did the other panel.
Oh, that's fine. Well, this is a different panel.
different panel.
Reset.
Man. I wasn't at that panel.
Yeah, you weren't at that
I
panel.
know. I was at my table watching his stuff. No, I was kidding.
What's your question?
What is your favorite thing about YouTube?
Favorite thing about YouTube?
I got to meet these guys.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah, man, that's a great question.
I'd say that my favorite thing about YouTube is just the freedom to express yourself through videos in almost any way that you want. I say almost because there should be some limits on YouTube.
Yes.
But,
don't put it all out there.
Yeah, don't put it all. Otherwise, it becomes a different type of you something.
Basically, before 2005, all that you had to do if you had a home video camera, which was back on like high 8 and 16 millimeter, like you basically had to get a group of friends together and do a video for school, or you'd send it to like Sundance with the really incredibly unrealistic hope that it would be shown in the short film festivals there, and that's what I was doing in high school before YouTube. So for me it was like YouTube was this golden now I can just put all my videos out there and all my friends can watch them and other people can enjoy them too. So yeah, my favorite thing about YouTube is just YouTube.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah, man, it's like it changed my life. I mean, at first when I found out about YouTube, I was a big MTV fan, and MTV just stopped playing music videos. It just MTV stands for mindless television, and that's what it is now. But so it was so great to watch music videos on YouTube at first. That's what I initially went on it. But then I saw people doing reviews and all these things, and I just love it gives so many people an outlet and a voice. People that wouldn't normally get a chance because the way television and movies it's so hard, and this guy knows, this guy comes from a very old school background.
Like I would try to do traditional media, and it was always like, you're gonna audition for Gangster #2, or like
break yourself, fool, have a gangster.
Like no, it's just like, but this is me. Like I get to express that, and I've had people tell me, this black nerd, that's not gonna be a thing. There's no black nerds out there. I had someone literally tell me that once. There are not black nerds out there. Like I was an endangered species.
Wow. Excuse me, Mr. Black Nerd.
Yeah.
Just because you're a black nerd, that doesn't mean black nerds exist. Because in the city I live in, Sacramento, everybody, when you think of a black person, the first thing that will come to your mind, especially where I live, is some loser sagging his pants.
Well, they exist too.
Yeah, but people like to pretend
Can't you be
they
a nerd
don't.
that sags your pants too?
What's that?
Can't you be both? Can't you sag your pants and be a nerd too?
Only if you have like Pac-Man underpants.
Oh, that's
yeah. Skeeter from Doug had pretty big pants.
Yeah,
he was kind of he was black. Well, he was blue. I don't know, man. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know how we went from race relations to Doug. Doug was all colors, everybody. Yeah.
All the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah. What's up, man?
How long does it take you guys to edit your videos?
Oh man, that's another good
What a broad question.
Yeah, it really depends on the video sometimes. Like if it's like a big sketch or something, I'm sure it takes a good amount of time. But when it's something like the trailer just came out, I don't need to talk about it. That's like fast as I possibly can.
Yeah, because with editing, I love editing. There's 3 ways to create something, whether it's movies or videos. It's like you first write something, then you film something, and then editing. It's like things change from that process of writing, filming, and then editing. Editing can totally change the way I interpret a video at first. So I love the editing process, but it could take longer than even the filming process. It's like literally Tetris and like putting in pieces and just like, it's fun, but it can be very time consuming.
Yeah.
But then yeah, like going back to what Andre said, it's like I literally make vlogs where I'm just one shot, like no edits at all. If anything's maybe put an outro and it's like 5 seconds, it's like, yeah. So yeah, it really depends what the video is.
Yep, do a vlog. It's under an hour to edit those. I also do 2 huge shows a week. Stupid Mario World takes like 5 hours to edit. Plumber Night Returns takes about 2 days to edit.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
It's funny because more people watch Mario World, but Plumber Night takes way longer to make. And then we send it to my friend Andy, who does all the special effects, and I think he spends another 10 hours on effects, depending on the episode.
Effects is, it takes a long time in effects, man.
So yeah, it's crazy. We've done music videos in the past that took a week or more to edit, just because of the amount. A lot of it has to do not just with effects or complicated edits, but also the amount of footage that you've used. Our Gangnam Style parody, we filmed for a week, and we had, I don't know, 100 hours of footage. Probably not, but then it was like something ridiculous like that. So obviously the edit job on that was grueling and took forever. But hey, it's our most watched video. So.
It's like a Where's Waldo of trying to find the right things. It's like, oh, there he is, he's sitting behind this one. It's like,
It's a nice balance between being professional enough to make a quality product, but at the same time not being so much of a perfectionist that the thing never gets out. So you gotta find that right balance. But it's video per video. So
You're not delusional. The turtles definitely do look different.
Yeah, thank you. I agree. I told him that too.
I saw the trailer. They look completely different. They look like
more like turtles.
They toned them down.
Yeah,
exactly.
They don't look as adorable. Not Raphael as much, but the other 3, Donatello looks way darker.
Yeah. And Megan Fox's belly looks the same. Well, luckily they showed a close-up of it to remind us that.
Give me turtles one more time.
Speaking of turtles, this guy in the turtle shirt.
Yeah, for Andre. 2, one is, are you ever going to do another episode of Awkward Talks?
I got that question in the last one. Y'all just want to see the foot massages. I know what's up. Y'all ain't fooling me. All right.
I'll put a wig on for you,
I was
Andre.
going to say yes. Sac Gamer Expo exclusive. Yes, I am. Yes. Awkward Talks. I did it. 2019. Infinity War Part 2 will come out before you see how
We gotta come up with Sac,
we got to book me, Sean.
Yeah, dude, I'll get like Jenna or like Julie to help you with that.
We'll make it happen. What's your other question?
How does it feel to work with things you've always liked, being Nintendo and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
For me, that is the most insane thing in the world. Like, I always talk about how I wish future me could come back to past me while I'm watching Ninja Turtles and going, there's gonna be another cartoon and you're gonna host their panel. At first I'd be like, oh my God, future old man ghost. But then after that, I'd be like, wow, that's insane. I mean, to do stuff with Nintendo. Like, I grew up on Nintendo and now here they are, wanting me to make a video for them, like to talk about their games and stuff like that. It's insane. But you know what? For companies, I always say like that's very important. That makes your company look great. If a company goes out into something like YouTube and says, who is already legitimately talking about our products? Who are legitimate fans? It's not about who has the most subscribers and has the most views. Who really truly likes our brand? And then go in and work with them. Even when it's something like Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric on the Wii U, that was a fun time, boy. That was a good Christmas. But even with that kind of stuff, it's great. It makes the company looks like that they're really understanding the new audience and working together with it. So it's a dream come true, man. It's an absolute dream come true. What do you need next? We go to the guy with trench coat?
Yeah.
I hope it's a question.
Trench coat? Go. Gadget question.
That's night shift.
Yeah, I was going to say gadget too, but I was like, it's not. It's something.
Yeah, I know it's not. That's
go
okay.
ahead.
It's just you look cool though.
I've been noticing that there's like a lot of like new YouTubers wanting to start, and they're like me, I have a channel and I have 60 subscribers. And I just wanted to know if you had any advice to give to people.
Just starting out, you mean?
Advice question. I like that question.
Yeah, I would say, like I said, obviously find your voice is the biggest thing. Have sort of an angle that you want to do. Like I was saying before, like you could talk about things that other people talk about, but you can find your own particular angle or voice so that people can connect to it. And I would say if you can, and this I'm bad about this, so I tell you more than I can do it myself a lot of times. If you can put yourself on some kind of regimen, schedule-wise, that is very helpful. Especially something where you can always come back and see me on this day or every week or whatever it is. If that's something you can pull off, that's helpful too, because it can become a regimen for your audience to know to come back for you.
I've been doing like once a day.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been doing once a day?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you do? What kind of videos do you do?
I do gaming videos.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gaming videos definitely, unless it's something like special or thing like that, like doing that once a day, becoming a regimen about it is really good. So,
from a technical level, just have a decent camera. iPhones are pretty much better cameras than we ever got as a kid. And just have good lighting. Good lighting is a really essential thing, more so than a good camera. And then like for content, like I said, going back, do something you're really passionate about. Don't just try to make videos that are popular, because just like pop culture, things change, and like what you think is popular, who's talking about Psy now? We love Gundam Style, but is there any other songs?
He just released a new one that like a week or two ago.
What's the name? I don't know.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Gundam Doggy Style. I mean, anyway, no, sorry, that was a bad joke. Anyway, but going back to
That escalated quickly.
Thank you. The advice, do something you're passionate about, and just the biggest thing I always tell people, make videos you yourself will want to see, and then that will help you, get an audience right there. So if you can't watch your own videos, then you should be making videos.
Oh, I see.
Oh shoot, you guys said everything that I would have said. Sorry. Chris has something to say.
So get a buddy. I know that not everybody has.
Have a friend. If you have no friends, you can't. If you have
no friends, don't do YouTube.
Not everybody has to have a sidekick.
A sidekick.
Wait, are you saying that Mario's sidekick Luigi's?
Luigi's Mario's sidekick. Even though I'd never admit it. I guess I just admitted it. But that's just another angle. Not everybody has to have just do it like a group dynamic. But I would say for Rich and I, that definitely helped us out at the beginning, because we would bounce off each other, and it made it really fun, because you're hanging out with your best friend and you can make videos at the same time. So I would say if you have other friends that are interested, if you're doing gaming, get a buddy on and try that.
Yeah. And even if you have separate channels, you can trade off. You help each other out. Yeah. I'm sorry.
As long as you have some friends for emotional support, because it definitely helps when you're doubting yourself and you're like, I don't know if this is good. It's always good to have a buddy that.
It's good, Rich. It's good. Keep on going.
Don't
give up. Don't stop.
Hey, real talk, man.
Hold on to that feeling.
Yeah, exactly. Real talk though. There are some days where YouTube will really whether it's, hey, I'm not growing like I thought I would. Hey, I accidentally read the comments today. I accidentally have scrolled down just in case, and it's like that. And it never fails. When you decide that one day, I'll read the I'm gonna read the comments, see what happens. Isn't the worst one always the one right up top? Every single time. It's so.
You suck and you should stop making videos.
Yeah. So moral support from friends or family or whatever is always helpful.
Definitely play with your cats after reading the videos.
Get a cat. Get a friend. Get a cat.
Just hold them close and cry in the fetal position.
Yeah. I was gonna say a technical thing, because actually my friend Rob Quail TV told me about this. If you do decide to use your iPhone for your camera, there is a really awesome program that is only $5, and it's called Movie Pro. And what it does is it basically turns you use it to record you as opposed to the default camera, and it gives you everything that an actual camera would. You can adjust your white balance, you can adjust your brightness, you can zoom in, zoom out, all of it's on the screen. Because when you use your camera, a lot of it's just the phone automatically chooses things, but there's sometimes where you're like, I know I need more aperture here, or ISO or whatever else. So it's helpful, and then it saves it. You can actually edit, if you want to trim off the beginning or the end, you can actually do it in the program and then export that to your camera roll to upload it. But it's a really good program. It's only $4.99. So
nice.
I would recommend that if you use your. And then there's also microphones that you can buy too, where you can plug it into the mic jack of your phone, and it gives you a better quality mic.
For sure.
Get those things.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. There's like lenses you can, like wide-angle lenses you can put on your phone. I'm serious. Like people, because the only reason why I said this is because a lot of people always are like, oh, I want to do YouTube, but I don't have a camera. Or, you know, and they think you got to go out and buy this $2,000 camera. And it's like, no, you have. If you got a recent iPhone, you got a camera.
Yeah.
That you're done. You know. Right. Or there's even like a webcam now. Was it the Logitech?
Yeah.
Logitech C9. There's like a $70 webcam that, I kid you not, has better quality video than a lot of hundreds plus dollar cameras. And it's literally like a thing you can pop on the top of your computer. It looks great. And then you get yourself a good microphone, USB mic for it. Done. You can do you can do a lot of this on the cheap. And just search YouTube. There's a lot of videos that will tell you that. I'm real big about that because I feel I don't like people. I'm not saying to people, but I sometimes it's tough because I hate when creativity gets stopped because of things like that.
Yeah,
it's like you can always find a way, and you can always upgrade later.
And that wasn't the case just like a few
No,
years ago.
it was not. I remember you used to like you would record on tape, and you literally had to plug the camera into the computer, and you had to play the actual runtime of your tape to record the camera. You have the FireWire cable to record it on the camera. It's so much easier now.
So much easier.
I lost a couple of whole episodes of Mario back in the day because of that.
Yeah, because like it's that sound, and then like tape's gone. Sorry, we just got real there. Sorry. I had some flashbacks there.
We should probably get like last couple questions.
Are we wrapping up?
I don't know. It's an hour.
We've been having so much fun.
I can go forever, but yeah, I'm just saying.
15 minutes? Okay, we got some. All right. We'll do Cowboy in the back.
But I want to get back into it,
So you're asking like how to balance work?
Just like what advice would you get back in?
Stay motivated, or just get back in and stay motivated to it? How do you keep doing this?
Like now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
now we got no choice because
I know.
you got a bill to pay, but before that.
I don't want to go work at Burger King. No, great question. It's a hard thing for people nowadays. I feel bad for you guys. Like back in the day, I don't want this to turn sad or anything, but like I feel bad because it really is so many people now on YouTube. It's like billions of videos, and it's like hard to like really show like, hey, what am I bringing to the table out of all these other millions upon millions of people, billions even. And I think it's just consistency, your self-motivation. You can get, believe me, there's people that have started after us that are huge now. So it's
still possible.
Any of you guys could be the next big YouTube star, but you just have to have dedication, and you can't like let anything like let the comments, just don't read comments. No, I'm just kidding. Don't let the comment section get you down because people are trolls and people are insecure, and it's just like a way to like deal with their own insecurities by telling you suck because they think that you suck, you know. So don't let them get to you.
If sticks and stones break your bones and words do hurt you, please don't read the comments section.
Yeah, you won't survive on YouTube if that kills you. That's your kryptonite.
I gotta drop another tech fact.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Gerard the completionist told me about this, which another ad. There is if you have Google Chrome for your browser, there is an extension that you can get called HerpDerp. And what it does, you go to your Google, you can go to like the Google App Store. It's called HerpDerp, and what it does, you turn it on. It turns all your YouTube comments to HerpDerp. Like it's just you get a username, and it's just HerpDerp. If you're intrigued, you can turn it off, or you can click the actual comment to see what it really says. But by default, every comment just goes HerpDerp, and it's so that you don't read the comments, so you don't even worry about it. Because the thing you got to remember is YouTube interaction is what gets your channel working.
Yes.
So if you have a hater, there's haters I have who literally are subscribed to me to dislike my video as soon as it goes up.
That's how you get popular.
Yeah, that's how you know. Yeah. But YouTube doesn't look at it like, oh, well, they don't like him, so therefore I'm not going to advertise the channel. They look at interaction, who's giving comments, who's watching the video, how long they're seeing the video, all that gets determined of what your video is. The reason why we knew about Friday by Rebecca Black was because everyone was talking about it, even if they were disliking it. YouTube just wants you to watch. So even if it means your video is so terrible that people want to watch it, they will still have you watch it. So they help you. Your haters help you. That's the funny joke of all of it. The more that they're like, hey, you suck, you're helping me. Thank you. I love it.
I know.
Because they think they're getting us and we're like, nah, man, you just got me paid.
I know.
Oh, I'm so you hurt my feelings. I'm gonna leave YouTube. Yeah, okay.
I know. Yeah, when you get no comments, that's when you should be afraid. That's no comments, no views. That's when you know you suck. Yeah.
No.
But any other last questions?
Who else has a question?
Let's get Bill right there.
What's up,
Ash, what's up?
Alright, so outside of YouTube, how do you decide to market yourself on like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook? Like, where to post what?
Social media.
I have a billboard on downtown Sacramento.
Well, they're doing that with YouTubers now. They
Yeah, I
do
know, what the
billboards.
heck? I've seen YouTube billboards. That's amazing.
They got commercials.
And commercials, man. That's crazy. But for people that can't do that, like us mid-tier YouTubers, I guess. Yeah, it is just staying social media. It's like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm not on Snapchat yet. Does that even help YouTubers at all?
Some people it
I
does.
don't know. I don't even know what Snapchat
I don't
is.
Snapchat.
Like, yeah, but it's like I just hear really disgusting things. It's like, you know, I bet there's another Sean Long on Snapchat for a different reason. Think about that for a second. But anyway,
no, I would rather not think about
I know,
that.
please don't. But yeah, so but no, yeah, just staying interactive with your fans, like promoting yourself, like with clubs and stuff like that. You know, if other people are working with you, like I always promote my friends, and yeah, I think that kind of when you have good friends and you work with each other in clubs and you promote each other, that always helps. And you know, I think that's the best way you can do without billboards and you know, commercials.
And with social media, you got to find that nice balance. You don't want to always just be promoting yourself. Yeah. And I have to remind another thing I have to remind myself all the time. You want to make sure that you put some fun things in there, or if people are writing to you, you want to write back to them and just create. You can create kind of a community, and again, that's something that's going to be really helpful. And then also, I just welcome these things. Conventions are a great place to meet people, do collabs, and just get your work name out. I've had people who've watched panels having no idea what I do, and then went home and subscribed because they just thought, hey, the panel was cool. So that happens.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely building off the panel and the convention idea. That's one of the ways that Rich and I started, because we've been coming here for a while for other conventions like Sac Anime and SacCon. But what we did is we took like pictures of ourselves and slapped our YouTube channel on little refrigerator magnets. So, you know, kind of know your audience. When we saw people walking around and, hey, Nintendo stuff, we were like, hey, you're a Nintendo fan? Hey, maybe you should check out our YouTube videos. So, there's things you can do, you know, just figure out where people are going to be that are interested in the kind of videos you're making, and then just cold approach people in person at a convention. If you just do it like at the grocery store, unless you know they're cosplaying, that might be a little awkward.
Also, you can make cakes and just put your YouTube channel and give people cake. That's how
I never would have thought about that.
Because people will like eat it up, get it?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put my YouTube channel on Mountain Dew candy.
Yeah, there we go.
Because apparently that's the thing now. Everyone wants to know where Mountain Dew's come from.
Yeah, I used to love Mountain Dew. That was like a dream endorsement.
I liked Mountain Dew when it was just called Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that was my gamer drink, man.
I know what to add to my Christmas list.
Yes, I'm gonna give you a Christmas tree made out of Mountain Dew. That was your Christmas present. Let's make it happen for this kid. He needs some Mountain Dew.
Gotta get this kid a Mountain Dew.
Defying logic.
Yes.
All right.
Well, did you ask a question?
Yeah.
Question for Rich and Chris. So after Super Mario Brothers, was Plumber Night already an idea, or did it like come along?
You know, I say that the way that I write the YouTube shows, it kind of goes with like my mood, you know. So like if you know that when I'm writing something like Plumber Night, that something terrible happened in my life.
Oh jeez.
Plumber Night rises.
What happens is, you know, Stupid Mario Brothers started off in 2007 as a fun show, and then people were like, "That's weird." And in the middle of season 2, it got kind of dark. But you know, what's interesting is a lot of fans really appreciate that like the more serious stupid Mario Brothers. But that's why with the 2 shows now I can be serious in Plumber Night, and then I'm doing Mario World at the same time, which is just pure comedy. I'm trying to satisfy like both camps without doing kind of like an in between. I know that some fans, you may have read in the comments on the videos that a lot of people are like, oh, I want the balance. I like the funny show that had serious moments. And
balance of the force.
I'm not feeling that right now, but in the future, maybe when Plumber Night's over, Stupid Mario World might tend to go off and maybe I'm not promising anything. It depends. It depends on my mood because I'm a pretty happy person right now. So right now it's like Mario World. It's kind of like why I did Mario World, because it was like Plumber Night wasn't really interesting to me anymore. I'm like I don't want to do Plumber Night anymore. It's just so dark and depressing. Mario World.
That sounds like my kind of chatter.
We like to make it seem as though we have this illusion of having everything planned out years in advance with all the continuity perfect. But in reality, we're just kind of.
I guess to more specifically answer your question, when Stupid Mario Brothers ended, it was kind of like, we're ending Stupid Mario Brothers, but someday we'd like to like pick it up again as something else, So Plumber Night was just the first idea I had of doing like kind of a sequel, and I think that right now Mario World, which is the 5th episode, comes out next week. I think that that's a much better sequel to Stupid Mario Brothers because it keeps it all funny, and we get to wear these costumes, and I'm not old. And that was another thing. I hate getting into that old makeup. I remember when we were filming episode 11 of Plumber Night. I'm like, we're not going to do a 3rd season. This is it. Like I'm done. But Mario World hopefully will go on for years because we have a lot of fun doing Mario World.
Nice.
I hope that answered your question.
All right, I think we have time for one more. Does anyone has a question that's not asked? Oh boy.
Okay, just pick someone else. Just pick someone else. I'm not tripping. Just pick someone else.
I'm intrigued, man. You intrigue me. What's your question?
Save the best for last.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hey, is there by any chance if I can give you my Facebook and if me and you can team up together to reveal SWAT cats?
Cat's out of the bag for that one.
This is the one-man SWAT Cats campaign. I love this dude, man.
I love that cartoon.
You've loved
so
SWAT
much.
Cats for years, man. I haven't seen this guy.
Did you know there's a hot cat in SWAT Cats?
Oh, yeah, but hey, even
that's
though
not Chitara.
hey, can I see the microphone real quick?
No. Now you've gone too far.
Okay.
Now you went too far.
It was just a question I want to ask the fans real quick.
You'll have your panel next. If you want to stick around for the SWAT Cats panel, it's going to happen an hour right after this. All right, we're going to go.
This is about like hate comments. What I do,
Yes.
what I want to start doing is like like specials like comments reads, and I take the comments, the mean comments, and then I throw it back at their face. But I want to know how you would deal with.
Deal with hate comments?
Yeah, dealing with hate comments.
The trolls.
Yeah.
Trolls are mighty hungry, man.
Yeah.
They're like hungry hippos.
You will be surprised how many people will write bad comments and they don't even really hate you. They're just doing it to see if that can get your attention.
Yeah.
And so what I try to do is I try to just comment to the people who are really giving legitimate comments. And some people can give constructive criticism.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like if someone's like, oh, hey, you should try this thing, that's totally fine. But when people are just really being mean just to be mean, you want to avoid it because a lot of times they think that's their way of getting your attention. Because every once in a while when I do call someone out and they're always like, oh, I was in a weird mood today. Oh, my sister got into my account. They always have like some reason. So yeah, but yeah, setting something up to say, hey, I'm going to focus and feature you guys.
Yeah.
You got to be a little bit careful because it may lead to more people just doing it just to be noticed. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just real quick because we're gonna wrap up here now. So I just want to say, don't let the hater comments get to you because people have their own insecurities, their own depression they're dealing with. Just don't take it too personally because unless they actually say it to your face, which I actually respect people that do that. They're just a person behind that could be a little kid, they could be an old man, and you gotta feel sorry for them, and just don't respond to it. It's like if it's really really bad and vulgar, like your mom deserves blah blah blah, like that kind of stuff. And, delete it.
There's there's also on the back end there's a filter search. Like if there's certain, like for me, there's a couple of words that I like to avoid that I get from time to time. So I put those on the back end to be sure that automatically gets taken down or gets put this flag for spam or whatever it is.
save the best for last?
I was just gonna say, a lot of people's little brothers or sisters have commented on
that is my funniest response.
My cousin got to my account. I like you, but my cousin, man, he just got to my account somehow and just wrote all that stuff.
It's getting harder to make that excuse. Everyone's on their phones. Like, so your 5-year-old sister picked up your phone, knows your code, and then went onto your YouTube app and then posted this
Logged in, did the authentication.
Kids are smart these days, man.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I always try to spin it in a positive light when somebody does a
Oh, yeah.
negative
Yeah.
comment these days. Like, the writing was really bad during that one thing. Like, oh, thanks. You know what? I need to work on my writing, so.
Yeah, and to that point, I would also say be careful with communicating with other creators, because I've also seen some creators who try to create drama or try to like talk about bigger creators as a way to get attention too, and that's a really bad way to set yourself up.
Hey, you think that's bad? The worst thing that happened to me on Facebook was one of my friends hacked my Facebook and they was lying that I was gay.
That is pretty
I
bad.
thought I was going to say something about SWAT cats sucking or something like that.
But they thought he liked the
they are
dudes from
cool.
SWAT cats,
That's what
not
I'm
the
saying.
girls from SWAT cats.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, man, people are mean. Like they just, that's the thing now, and because they're anonymous, because they can, you don't know who they are because they're doing it on the computer.
Hey, before you leave, can I give you my Facebook? Like, write it down on a piece of paper?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you guys for coming.
Do that. Thank you. Yeah, sure, man.
And scene.
Well, thank you guys
Yeah,
so
thank you so
much.
much.
I hope this helped out a lot.
Yeah. Subscribe to Rich Alvarez, Black Nerd Comedy, Sean X Long. You guys have a happy holidays. You guys are amazing.
Thank
be
you guys.
safe and be good to each other.
And keep supporting Psych Gamers.
Yes.
Be excellent to each other.
Yes.
And party on.
Live long and live life.
Oh, that's a reference to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
There you go, man. You know what's up.
I will make sure this is.
This dude is.
When you see this later, you'll thank me for turning your camera off. Okay.
You there, comb the area for the traitor. Hey, who went and made you leader? This shoulder pad does. Oh, that's right, yes, right shoulder.